If you constantly overeat or struggle with emotional or binge eating and feeling out of control with food, here's something that nobody tells you. This is not a discipline problem. This is not a willpower problem. This is a nervous system problem. It is a safety problem. And unfortunately, the reason why you haven't achieved peace with food yet is because no one's actually held your hand through a nervous system rooted approach to support you to actually get results. So instead, you've been boomeranging back to the same struggles with food over and over and over again, probably for the last 5, 10, 20 years, which makes you feel extremely ashamed, and it's not your fault. Let me explain something that's going to blow your mind. Food is something that has two kinds of triggers within our nervous system. It's something that helps us to feel safe, which is why we overeat and we binge. And it also is something that actually feels quite unsafe within the nervous system. It feels unsafe because most of us were taught to fear food, to control it, to restrict it through diet culture, wellness culture, beauty standards, etc. So most women I work with are caught in this same loop where they try to control food all day because that's what they were taught to do in order to have a body that they love and respect. They try to control food, they try to eat clean, they try to count their macros, they obsess over what they eat, they follow rules. And all of that communicates to your nervous system, food isn't safe, food isn't safe, food isn't safe. We must control it in order to feel safe. But eventually, their nervous system hits a breaking point. Why? Because they've been doing that all day long, controlling and obsessing over food, which is extremely stressful on the nervous system, on top of all the other stress that you experience in your life from your work, your relationships, your lack of emotional regulation. You probably also have a past history of trauma and different things going on that live in your tissues and in your body. So we've got the perfect culmination for a nervous system to hit a breaking point and to decide, okay, I need to use food to cope with all of this stress. And that's what leads us into overeating. And that's what leads us into feeling ashamed. And then comes the guilt. And then we decide, I'll be better tomorrow. And guess what we do? We go right back to that restriction, right? And that is the problem. This isn't a willpower problem. This is a nervous system problem. And it's actually about conflicting survival beliefs. On the one hand, you believe food is dangerous, that it will make you gain weight. You have to control it in order to feel loved. On the other hand, your body has learned food is the fastest path to feel safe, to feel comforted, and to have self-regulation. This inner war that you're experiencing is what creates chronic stress in the nervous system. And the nervous system can't hold that tension all day long, so of course it chooses safety and relief, which is why you turn to food. So in order to have food freedom, we need to reprogram those survival beliefs that have you fearing food, and number 2, help your nervous system to feel safe and have other tools to manage life stress. I'll teach you how to do that in my masterclass. Sign up in the link in my bio.